Hi, this is Kim with Montoya Adventures, and today I'm going to take you back into our travel trailer. This is part 2. We're going to talk about some more decorations, some tips and tricks for how to adhere things to walls that are lightweight but stable for when you're driving. We're going to talk about molding in the bathroom. We're going to do a threshold and just a few other components to inside of the travel trailer renovation. So thanks for joining us, and here we go. My plan for today is to work on some of the finishing interior details of the travel trailer. I have some floor molding I have to do. We're going to do some decorating. Can't think of what else I have to do. I'm going to start putting some things in the shelves, so come on in with me. Gotta give it a little nudge. Okay, so I actually just tucked all my curtains up out of the way. I did order some little curtain hooks to put on here, but for now, this is how I'm doing it. I just want to let some natural light in today. Now into the bathroom area I go. And I've been pleasantly surprised with some of the products that I have gotten on Temu. I know a lot of people don't like that shop and have had issues with it, but so far, everything I've ordered has actually been really great quality and has held up very well for whatever I've gotten, and have been super cheap. So today I've got a little sealant for around the bottom of the toilet just to kind of finish that look off. I think that was like $1.98 for this roll, so we'll see how it works. And then also this long piece of floor stripping to like bridge the gap between the hardwood floor and the bathroom floor, and I think that was less than $3 as well. Super heavy duty sticky on the back, so let's put it in and see how it works. Okay, so with this, I just kind of need to measure exactly where I want it to go. And I want it to kind of notch in up a little bit. So I am going to cut that with scissors, which I have in my pocket somewhere. I know this probably will irritate a lot of people. I know it irritates my husband. I am notoriously bad at doing exact measurements. So, you know, why would I deviate from what I'm used to, right? So I'm just going to cut this. Always measure it a bunch of times. Cut on the long end, and then if you need to shrink it down, you can always recut it, but you can't add on, so really important to remember that. Hopefully that looks like it's going to fit really well, so moment of truth. Peel the sticky. So check this out. It worked so great. I was able to notch it around the edge, and yeah, I think that's gonna be fantastic. Now on to the base of the toilet seat. For this part, I'm using this roll of, it's kind of like a stretchy plasticky tape that you put around the base of the toilet. And I think you could do this around fixtures and stuff as well, but let's see how it works. I'm going to start by peeling back a portion, a portion of it, because I have found that with most peel and stick things, that is the easiest way to get it going. And then it kind of bends to kind of joint up around it. So let's just see how this goes. And kind of just tuck it in on the little line. It's got a little crevice. Hope you can see that okay. Oh, it's actually working surprisingly well. Just keep peeling it and pushing up against. Lock it in place. Wow. This is way easier than I anticipated it being. this area right here that it's not that we don't ever need these outlets, but we don't need them for the most part. So I've been trying to find something to just kind of put with Velcro to temporarily cover them up, and then we can remove it if we need to access them. So I know it's kind of low to hang a picture, but it does kind of go with this cabiny feel we've got going on in the living room part. And I thought if I just Velcro that there, it might be cute. So I'm going to do that right now. I don't know where I got this giant roll of Velcro, but I will say it is amazing, and it is really, really heavy duty and strong. So I highly recommend something like this for inside of your travel trailer or your RV. I'm just peeling off the hard part of the Velcro now and setting it on top of the fuzzy because I don't want to have to measure the wall. I just want to put it on the wall, and when I push it against the wall, these will stick really, really good. So it's just a little quick trick that I have learned. So here we go, moment of truth. Just want to show you that angle from over here. That looks really good. And I found that deer on canvas at the Goodwill for $1.99. Okay, so something that I picked up just from the Dollar Tree. It was either the Dollar Tree or when it used to be 99-cent store. I can't remember. I got it when I redid my interior kitchen of my house last year, and I thought I would use them. They're these like, just these little peel and stick wall sticker accents. I thought I'd use it in my kitchen. I didn't, but I think for the pantry cabinet in the travel trailer, I think it'd be really cute up here because I have some things I'm going to hang right now as well to hold like saran wrap and foil and baggies and stuff, and another tray down here. But I just want something to embellish this door a little bit, so let's put these up. They're so cute. I think they just peel, yeah. So they just peel off, and there's 4 of them, and so I'm just going to kind of space them, like do the I know the lighting's kind of funny in here, but that looks so cute, doesn't it? Okay, let's put the other stuff on the door. Again, I am all about repurposing as much as you possibly can. I picked this up at the Goodwill. I think it was 99 cents, and I just brought it home and I spray painted it with the black matte paint, and it's going to be great in here, really functional. Just make sure if you put things like this on, that when you close your doors, it's aligned it properly so it doesn't hit any of the shelves that are on the inside. I prepped the holes so that it would be a little easier. And because I'm not putting anything too heavy in these particular crates, I am not putting in any, what are those things called? Sinkers, or I can't think what they're called right now. You know, the things that don't let things pull out of the wall. This is actually a thicker door, surprisingly. So I don't think I'm going to need those. Worst case scenario, down the road we have to do it, but now that's on there, and this is going to hold like aluminum foil, saran wrap, parchment paper, and probably some baggies. Now I have another one that I also got at the Goodwill and brought it home and spray painted it black, and so I'm just going to put it a little lower. I just, again, want to make sure that anything I hang here has room here. So I'm not sure what else I'll be wanting to put in here. I just want to give enough space. It doesn't interfere with the door, and it doesn't interfere with the closing. And I'm leaving some gap here. That way, if I have something taller that needs to go on, it'll fit in there just fine. Okay, so they're on there now. and it closes, and that will be great for the pantry. Finding the right size command strips has been a pain in the butt. I've either had too lightweight ones or ones that angled incorrectly, but now I remembered I had this container of them, and I think these ones are going to work. Maybe? I wonder if they're going to work right. No, they swivel. I need to find ones like this with a little flat hook, but that hold a pound or two. So I'm going to go to the store. So yesterday I did the liquid nails on my little command hooks, and voila, worked perfect. So let's see if the other ones are all dried too now. I did one here to hang this one. Normally the command hooks work great, but I couldn't find one that was the direction I needed for more than a half a pound weight. And okay, that looks super cute too. And then the last one was in the bathroom area. So let's go in here. I should probably take this over the ceiling to put more light in and show you the final one, which was this one right there. And they're up. Would be I can hang some things like this if I wanted to. So one of my favorite little tricks to do when I have to hang something is figure out where your attachments are, and then take some of the blue painter's tape, and you're just going to put it over the screw holes and line it up exactly where you're going to want the screws to be, and then you're just going to take a Sharpie marker and you are going to make holes where you need the screws to line up. So it's really easy. You just kind of feel for where the hooks are, and you're going to take your marker and you're going to make a dot on each of those places. Makes this so simple to hang things. So then I know I'm going to want this about here. I'm kind of lining it up with the bottom area, so I'm just going to measure. So this is seriously the simplest thing ever. Pull off your painter's tape, measure. I'm kind of centering it. I want to be a little more detailed with it, so that's the center point. I'm going to put my painter's tape up there, and I'm going to stretch it out, and I know exactly where I need to make the holes, and they're going to line up perfectly with the back of my shelf. Really, really easy. So I like to do a little pilot hole if I'm not going to really drill in, just to get it started, so when I put my screw in, now that I know it fits, now I leave the screws in there and I just peel off this piece of painter's tape. And I know it's going to be even and these are going to hook. But before I put this up there, I'm going to add a strip of velcro as well, so it really sticks hard to the wall, because while these will be holding it up, I don't want it bouncing around or falling off the wall when we drive the travel trailer. So I'm going to add some velcro and then I'm going to put it up here. Down and then stick that velcro. Always make sure if you're doing this that, because see the velcro, it's really tight now, but I could still pull it away if I had to. But make sure you don't, if you do it this way, that you don't accidentally put the sticky side that needs to adhere to the wall against the soft portion of your velcro. I've done that before, and then you waste the strips and you have to start over. But anyway, that's good and sturdy. I am just going to take the time to do the exact same thing with the other items I want to hang on this wall. Did the pilot holes first, then I'm just screwing in the screws, and if I need to reinforce the bottoms with velcro, I will. But it's just a really simple, easy way to hang things on your wall and make sure they're sturdy for traveling. I'd gotten this rug a long time ago, and it goes really well with this stuff, but it's huge. And so I'm thinking I'm going to modify it. It's like this big, and I thought I might cut it in half and make a rug for each side of the bed so that when we get out of bed, you know, with bare feet, it's not cold in here, but I can still use this rug. So I'm going to do that little project. Okay, I ordered these trays. These go on either side of the bed, and they fold up when they're not in use, and then they fold down so at night you can put like a cell phone, a drink, or whatever on them. And they came with a set of hardware that has screws and some little caps and some anchors. And the problem is that I'll just show you, the between here and here, it's about 3/4 of an inch width. And instead of trying to put an anchor in here, which I don't feel is like it's going to be very sturdy, decided to go ahead and go to the store and get some bolts and nuts and washers so that we can drill all the way through, have it sturdy in here, and they're just going to stick out a teeny bit into this closet area, but that's okay. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. Decided I'm going to do my trusty tape trick again. So I'll stick it on here at the top of it because I'll use the level to make sure I know where it's at. Okay, that's on there. This is where we're going to drill out the holes. Okay, now this is going to go on the wall, and we know where to drill. I'm going to do one final look with the level from this side to make sure I'm level before I drill. And I'm not. I need to come up this way. This is why this painter's tape method is so cool. So that's going to be evenly spaced. Now I can take my tray, line it up, make sure, yeah, I like where that's going to be when it's not in use. It's just going to fold up like that, out of the way, and we're ready to go. Two perfectly drilled holes. Stick it through the first one, feed it through the hole. The cool thing about this is you can make that drill hole just a teeny bit larger because you're not going to be putting a screw through it, you're putting a bolt through it. So I've got another washer for the back, and I've got a little nut that's going to go on it. And yeah, I'm sure when Ron sees this, he'll go, oh, we should have listened to him. He said 1 3/4 inches. I said 2 inches, and 1 3/4 inches would have actually been adequate because it's sticking in here about 1/2 inch, but I would rather have it have been too long than too short. So he was right, and I'll go ahead and put it on here for all the world to see. It goes through. Oops, where's the washer? Washers just help things lock on tighter. Put it on the back. So see how that works? Up out of the way when you're traveling or it's not used, and then fold it down. You can put your phone on there, you know, like so. Have a drink, and got a nice little tray for the evening. Okay, thanks for watching. I think the next video you're going to see inside the trailer will be totally organizing it and how it looks decorated completely. So stay tuned for that. As always, please click the like and subscribe buttons, share, feel free to drop us a comment, ask any questions you like, and thank you so much for being a part of Montoya Adventures. Have a great day.